if you have a vehicle, you take care of it, correct? You have maintenance. There's oil changes, there's washing it, there's tire maintenance, getting them rotated, wheel alignments, you take it in for repairs. Why is it that you don't take care of yourself? You don't do maintenance for yourself. I'm talking about your body, fueling it properly, exercising properly, going for massages, going for your routine daily or your routine checkups for dental. I worked at a dental office. You would be floored of how many people don't actually go for routine checkups and cleanings. When you maintain your body, your mind, and your spirit, you become healthier, you become smarter, you become a better version of yourself. I take care of myself because I want to live an abundant life. And when I'm talking about maintenance, I'm talking not just about you as your body, but also your relationships. When you don't put in the work, put in the effort into your relationships, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to crumble. And then all of a sudden, when shit's going down, that's when you decide you're going to fix it. Here's a great example. You have a house and you don't repair the roof. There's a leak that's happening. You don't repair it. The shingles need replacing and you're just like, eh. And then all of a sudden you get a bad storm. Now your roof's screwed and there's water leaking in, wrecking the drywall, wrecking your flooring. So now you have bigger problems to solve. So if you would have taken the initiative and done maintenance on your roof, that wouldn't have caused a problem. So it's the same thing with your relationships. If you don't regularly maintain your relationships with your family, with your significant other, with your friends, with work, what is going to happen? It's going to come crashing down. And by the time you decide to take initiative to start repairing it, it could be too late. And then disasters happen. And that's the same thing with health. I talked about that earlier, taking care of your body. When you don't maintain your body, something's going to happen. If you don't exercise properly and you fall and slip, you could break something. Not saying it wouldn't break regardless, but if you're in better shape, you would possibly have either a better recovery or not break anything because you're more agility, more flexible, mobile, and it might not have happened. Or when you're strength training, your muscles are stronger because you're building up muscle and you're building up bone structure. If you're eating properly, you don't get sick as easy. Why is it you wait until disaster happens before you start taking care of some things? You get diagnosed with a disease before you start taking care of yourself. You get sick and then all of a sudden you start eating better, you start getting sleep, you start drinking more fluids. What would happen if you decided to start maintaining yourself? I bet you're gonna live a completely different fucking life. What is one thing you can start maintaining right now to change your life? Is it your relationships? Is it your health? What is that thing? And I want you to comment below and let me know.